Mic check, mic
Hello,
check.
hello.
Hello, y'all.
Welcome to another episode of TNV, True North View Podcast.
Shout out to the viewers, man. Shout out to the viewers for sticking with us. We're still here, man. This is episode 3.
Yes.
We're here. It's that AI.
Yes.
It's that CP3.
Yes.
Top 5
Three.
PG
How do you say 3
of
in
all
other
time,
languages?
motherfucker.
How do you say 3 in other languages?
Tres, trois.
Tree. That's right. That's true. That's official. Tree.
How else do you say it, man?
Yeah, tree's enough.
I think that's enough.
Episode
3 languages. Yeah, man. 3, man. We're here. We're still out here. We're still doing our thing. We're still giving you guys that heat. Again, we want to thank you guys and hey, welcome to another episode of the True North Views podcast.
Welcome to True North Views, y'all. Welcome.
Yo, as usual, man. What do they call us?
We're the kings of dope criticism.
Kings of dope criticism, man. We are also the Pharaohs of Prolific Opinion, and we're also the emperors
of elevated thought.
Elevated thought, man. You know what it is. It's your boy Harris here.
I'm JustShola.
And as usual, just a couple first-generation Canadians, we're giving you our views on what's buzzing, what people are talking about, and most importantly, what people are not talking enough about.
What they ain't saying.
We got a lot of shit to cover today, man. So let's get right into it. Now, you want to start with... Hold on. No. Hold on. Before you even start...
Before I start what?
Before
I'm
you
ready
start...
for everything. Let's go.
I am introducing a new segment, man.
What's the segment called?
Because, yo, we have a fucking list going. We have a list going, guys. This is the official, unofficial friends segment.
Ooh.
A couple of shout outs that I want to give to a couple of big names
people that, that
are fucking with us. A couple of viewers of the podcast.
Officially and unofficially.
That's the thing. They're unofficial friends of the show, and we're claiming that, man. You know, the number one rule is that we do not fact check. So these are unofficial friends of the show. First of all,
we say they're friends. They are friends. You prove us wrong.
Shout out to Charles Oakley.
Hey,
Charles Oakley, that's the Oak Man. Again, we got that soundboard coming soon,
Toronto too,
guys.
Right? He played for Toronto.
Yeah, he played 2 years.
Shout out to Toronto.
Played 2 years in Toronto, 3 years. First celebrity to follow us, man.
Yo, shout out to him,
he was
man.
on those.
To the Knicks, yo.
He was on that Dynasty
Knicks,
Raptors team, man. Not Dynasty.
Not Dynasty. We're not going anywhere. This was the best
that was the glory years. Remember the glory years with Carter?
Don't even talk about the Raptors right now.
Shout out to the Carter effect.
Don't even talk about the Raptors right now.
We'll get to that. Shout out to the Carter effect.
Jeez, now.
But yeah, man. Also,
fuck the Knicks, by the way. The Knicks kicked him out of their stadium, Madison Square. Yo, fuck you guys.
Nah,
I just kicked the old man out.
Don't do that.
Fuck you guys. Porzingis.
Don't do that. We fuck with New York.
Porzingis.
Don't do that.
Nah, I fuck with New York. I don't fuck with the Knicks.
Don't do that.
I fuck with New York. I don't fuck with the Knicks.
Nah, we fuck with the Knicks.
Get out of here.
I fuck with the Knicks.
Nowhere.
I fuck with New York. Don't do that. I speak on behalf of the podcast.
Nah, I speak on behalf of the podcast too.
Shola's views do not represent the views of the True North Views podcast. Keep that in mind. Also, let's do a shout out to Mr. Michael Rappaport himself.
Shout out to him. That guy's funny as hell.
He's a funny motherfucker.
He is one funny guy.
Shout out to his podcast. He has a fire podcast called the I Am Rappaport Stereo Podcast.
I don't listen to it.
He has a live show in July. Yo, it's hilarious.
Is it good?
It is hilarious. It's actually where, I hear a lot of funny motherfucking shit that I got to hear for the week. So shout out to that.
Shout out to that guy.
Shout out to Michael Rappaport.
Is he an actor too?
He's everything, man.
Yeah, I've seen him in some movies before.
He's that
tall white guy. He's like 6'5" or something.
Nah, he's like 6'2", something like that.
He's tall and white. He yells.
Speaking of tall white boys, pause. Shout out to Andrew Schultz.
Is he tall?
He's like 6'3", bro.
Yo, he seems short on stage.
Shout out to Andrew Schultz.
Shout out to him, man.
Yo, we went to that show, man. He hit up Toronto.
The Royal.
He's killing it. He's killing it with this comedy tour that he's on. We think that we enjoyed it. We thoroughly enjoyed his show.
It was a good laugh for sure.
It was a good laugh. We really think that Andrew Schultz is kind of like that next big name in comedy.
No, watch out for Schultz. He's coming.
Yeah, I really think he's coming. I think you give it 3 years and he becomes an A-list comedian.
Yeah, exactly.
I really do.
Remember he roasted the Raptors a few years ago?
Yeah, he hates on the Raptors, but it is what it is. But yeah, we went to that show. We really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, did not get a chance to shake hands, take a picture for the culture. But one of these days, I'm sure we'll get another opportunity.
He's coming back. He said he already said on Instagram he's going to write more shit.
Oh, yeah?
He's coming back.
Shit, when?
I don't know. I saw on his Instagram. You know how Instagram's messed up. You can't even see stuff.
That's true.
It's hard to see
stuff. It's not chronological anymore.
Yeah,
so.
I go to someone's profile. I'm like, I like all your stuff.
Who
How
really
do I not
knows?
like all your stuff?
Who really knows when he said that?
Shout out to Instagram, man.
Final shout out to Mr. Joe Budden, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's another, speaking of fire podcast.
Ooh, shout out to Joe Budden, man.
The Joe Budden podcast might be the best podcast out there.
No, shout out. I don't know if I want to give him that. Didn't he win?
He won the BET Social.
He does show a lot of.
He won the BET Social. So
he does show a lot of stuff.
That's definitely my favorite podcast out. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying a favorite.
It's not. I won't say it's my favorite, but it's up there as a podcast.
So shout out to him, man. We tweeted. We did a tweet. Plug the socials quickly, man.
How do we not plug ourselves out of the
You can follow us on all platforms at True North Views. That's all one word, True North Views. We are active on Twitter, active on Instagram as well. You can check us out on SoundCloud. We are also at True North Views. So again, SoundCloud.com/True North Views. And on iTunes, you can check us out. Search True North Views Podcast. You'll find us right there, man. Feel free to subscribe, like, rate, comment, share with a friend. Man, we appreciate all that shit. But anyways, where was I going with this? Joe Budden. Shout out to him. Shout out to him, man. So again, shout out to all of those guys. That's our celebrity shout outs, our unofficial official friends of the segment, man. They fuck with us, and hopefully y'all are fucking with us too. And again, we really appreciate that.
Shout us out, man.
But no, you wanted to get into something. What did you want to get into first?
The Raptors, man. Come on, man. That sweep.
Hold on. Yeah.
Last sweep.
Put some structure. Hold on. So first of all, let's really paint the picture. We have to really get people to understand, because we could talk as much as we want about the Raptors and how we felt and the series and this and that. I don't think people will really get it unless we really paint the picture, right? So
this is coming from, sorry to interrupt you. This is coming from Toronto fans. Okay, from inside Toronto. This is not no analysis from Boston, fuck Boston, analysis from anywhere else. These are Toronto fans, we inside knowledge of Toronto. That's the thing.
I don't think you guys are getting a true Toronto perspective
of what's going on
anywhere right now from what's going on. So it's been a very somber, that's probably the best word I can find, week in the city of Toronto.
Somber? Yeah, I'll give you that. We have no sports team.
The Jays are trash.
I don't
rebuild.
Baseball's not even good until like 100 games in. I do not watch baseball till
Yankees and the Red Sox are just too good.
I thought we were playing good. I thought we had like a good record.
Trash. We're trash,
really?
Bro.
No playoffs this year?
And the Red Sox are just too good.
So
no point. Summer's
gonna be no sports. Damn.
Blue Jays are trash. Not enough people watch. No, we don't have Joey Bats no more.
Did we trade him?
Released.
Oh, we released him?
Not even released. Sorry, we just didn't resign him.
I thought we
rebuild, bro. No, we're not gonna pay him. Rebuild. I think it was a player option or something like that.
Damn, wow.
So the Leafs got eliminated a couple weeks back, or a week and a half, whatever, however long it's been. We don't fact check.
We don't fact check.
And then the Raptors lost. Sweep style.
Sweep.
Now, to really get you guys in America to understand how we feel about this as Raptors fans. Canadians. I know a lot of you guys can sympathize with New York fans.
I don't think anyone sympathizes with them.
That's how we feel right now. The way that New York fans have felt for the last 20 years.
That's how we feel in the 1 year.
It's how we feel right now. This is the team that was supposed to be
win.
it.
This is the team.
We made improvements from year one. We made improvements from year two. I'm saying our contending years, because we were only kind of contending for 3 years.
Pretty much, yeah.
Between years one and year two,
potential, go far.
We got more firepower.
Yeah, bench.
Splurge Ibaka. He's supposed to be a stud. We didn't give up much for him.
We didn't give up much, but now we got that contract for us. We got the contract.
Yes, he was supposed to be a big asset for us. Between years 2 and years 3, we built the bench. Freddie Van Vliet.
Jakob Poeltl.
DeLon Wright. Jakob Poeltl. We're showing strong drafting ability.
Then we picked up CJ Miles in the free agency.
I say Jakob. I say Siakam. I say DeLon. I say, did we draft Fred VanVleet?
No,
he went undrafted.
He went undrafted. We signed him to the G League team.
I still count that as drafting. I still count that as good drafting because that's okay.
It's scouting.
It's an available player.
It's scouting. It means scouting is A1 plus. Or A1 plus. A plus.
We were playing well. We didn't get the 60 wins, but we got the 59.
50. I wish we got a 60. I felt
nice.
I know round numbers, but 60 would have been nice.
We were ready. We were ready to say this is the year. And Cleveland
was not showing up.
Had scraps.
Cleveland was struggling. They traded half their team away at All-Star Weekend. Or sorry, trade deadline.
Whatever.
LeBron did. The team was struggling to play. Even toward the end of the season when they did get better, I still didn't see them
struggle. Kevin Love was trash.
They needed more.
Jordan Clarkson proved he has no upside.
Rodney Hood was barely getting minutes.
Rodney Hood proves he was a fluke on Utah.
He fit his system in Utah.
So now, this was it. Now, when Cleveland lost one of the final games of the regular season that moved them to fourth place.
Oh, I hated that. That shit was annoying.
Every Toronto fan didn't want to admit what was going to happen, right? Every Toronto fan did not want to admit to themselves
that we're going to face
LeBron again
in the second round,
and we're going to get fucked again, as we always do, by LeBron. Pause. And then it happened, and then Indiana went on a run, and we're like, yo, Indiana might beat Cleveland. And everyone in Canada was rooting for Indiana, the Indiana Raptors at that point.
Everyone was rooting for them. We wanted that.
And then when Cleveland won,
Indiana.
And then we faced Cleveland in game one, and we had control of the game. We were like, what were we worried for?
Yeah, we got Cleveland.
What were we worried for?
Cleveland ain't got shit.
Cleveland's been trash, and we've been good.
Everyone hyped them up for no reason.
So we're not worried about facing LeBron. We're not worried about our career record against him.
Barbecue chicken.
Who says that, Reggie?
No, so it's Chuck.
Nah.
Is it Chuck? It's Chuck.
Isn't it Reggie?
Who says barbecue chicken, Trevor? On TNT, who says barbecue chicken?
I think it's Chuck.
It is
Chuck. It's Chuck or Shaq. It's one of the bigger guys.
Barbecue chicken. But you know what I mean? It's like
being a Raptors fan, and then game one, we were ready to go, slam. Let's go game two, because game one was a buzzer beater. LeBron did LeBron thing. Game two, let's go. This is our chance. We're at home. We're facing LeBron again. We showed game one we can bang. Now let's play better. And
we were up that game.
Game two?
Yeah.
Were we up?
Yeah, we were.
How much? 14 at one point? Was it 14 or 20?
We were up at...
I think it was double digits at one point.
We were up before half. We're up by 9. We're up by 9 with 3 minutes left.
Damn, and we blew that lead.
And then to end the half, we were only up by 2. And then 3 minutes into the third, we were down by 11 or 14.
Oh, God. I remember watching that game, too. I skipped ball that day. I skipped ball that day. Oh, no, it was game 3 I skipped ball.
But to make a long story not so long,
we blew the lead.
Or we got swept. And we're hurting, man. We're hurting. I really,
what do we do from here?
If we recorded this about 5 days ago, you would hear a different tone from me. Anger.
Like what? Anger?
Anger.
I would just be worried we go from
anger.
here.
You saw on Instagram. Blow the team up.
Nah, that was not my view. Confusion is where I am.
Confusion.
What do you do from here?
What do you do? Are you just not good enough? Do you blow the team up?
How do you
make minor changes?
This was supposed to be our year.
What do you do to this team? We don't know at this point.
Do we rebuild? Do we just...
We really don't know
stay at this point. Wait for LeBron to just finish his reign in the NBA and try for a championship then? What do you do? Who do you blame? Whose fault is this? How do we beat LeBron?
Whose fault is this? Now, I want to propose a couple of different ideas.
Well, what's your idea? What's your first idea?
Just a couple of... Now, again, I don't know how the numbers work. I don't know how the facts work.
Look, if it works in your head, it works in real life. It works on this podcast.
Okay, so I'm thinking about a few ideas. And a lot of ideas involve trading DeRozan. Hear me out.
I agree with you. I want you to hear me out.
Now, I love DeRozan's game a lot.
Yeah, it's nice. It's smooth.
unfortunately, some would say I'm in the minority with that
loves
statement,
his game?
with loving his game.
Who doesn't love?
I think
LeBron
in terms of emulation, it does mirror Kobe in terms of offensive footwork and the way he plays the game. But anyways, I do think we need some sort of change. It's not a knock on DeRozan at all. Again, I am a big fan of DeMar DeRozan. But it is to say we have to do something. And what I'm thinking about is kind of out of pocket.
What are you thinking about?
Wiggins isn't happy in Minnesota.
I don't want Wiggins. Wiggins is a volume shooter. We've had volume shooter on this team. We had Rudy Gay. He's a volume shooter. When they're hot, they're hot. And Wiggins can shoot a three.
Wiggins hasn't had a chance to be the number one option.
He's never going to have a chance to be number one option because he's a volume shooter.
He has a game.
That drive, he just drives. He has a good drive game. That's all he has. And a little bit. He has to play better defense too. His defense isn't even that great. He has a mid-range jump shot. I would not do that.
I would trade DeRozan for Wiggins. Look, we clear up cap space. Wiggins is not a max player.
He's not, but he's getting huge money.
I don't think he'll get
He got like 133 over like 3 years or something like that. He got a huge contract in the offseason.
I don't know. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Okay, I'll throw that idea.
That's one fact. That's one your idea.
Another idea.
All right, let's go. Trade Kala.
Trade DeMar DeRozan in some sort of package on either it's option on Team A or Team B.
Okay.
For Brandon Ingram.
You know, I do like Brandon Ingram. He did up his game this year, but
Brandon
rookie
Ingram
year still
is going
scares me.
to be a stud.
His rookie year still scares me.
He is the next
the way he played
Kevin Durant.
In his rookie year, it still scares me.
I'm not worried about that. I would do that.
I would do that and bring in a good coach as like Jerry Stackhouse.
I would do that. Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. But I'll do that. There's another one.
I'll do that depending on
I have another one super out of pocket before we talk about Dwane Casey being fired and everyone wanting Stackhouse. We'll get to that. Is there something that we can do? I think Boogie Cousins, I think his contract's up, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, we'll be a free agent.
Can we do
a signing?
No, hold on. Think about you're getting it. You're thinking about it.
Oh, this is a good idea.
New Orleans doesn't have a wing player. Think about it. They make Drew play the 2.
That's true. Because Murica is technically a 4.
Murica is a 4. They don't have a 2. They don't have a legitimate shooting or small forward that they can rely on.
How about Justin Hall? Oh no, that's the wrong team. Just Drew Holiday.
Or star level, let's say.
Yeah, they don't have a good one.
So they go, let's say playoffs. They go Rondo, Drew, DeMar, AD, Mirotic.
That would be a hot lineup.
And we get Cousins.
That's
the contracts match.
That's true.
Because Cousins is going to get max.
He's going to want big money. He's going to want big money.
So we technically get New Orleans to sign Cousins for max.
Pretty much. Sign and trade.
And then do sign and trade for DeRozan. I would do that.
I'll do that too, easily.
Jeez.
Easily. I would. That's actually not. Yo, where's your jury? Yo. Someone contact
somebody. Give us Masai Ujiri's info.
Tell a friend to tell you.
Yeah, let's get the 6 degrees of separation working for us, man. We need to get in touch with Masai Ujiri. We got to let that happen. Ujiri.
Oh, did you see the
sign
news?
And trade?
Did you see that he was trying to sign Giannis?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I don't care about those stories though that are like 4 years old. Like,
I still like that's so good. That shit
don't mean shit to me, man.
It doesn't, but it's so good to know.
I saw that, and
the fact that the GM went that far, it shows you how good of a GM he is, and you don't know.
We were also supposed to get LaMarcus Aldridge, and we ended up getting Andrea Bargnani. So
that's different. This one's like he was actively making moves to make it. Us were drafting.
Yeah, we were actively making moves. Chris Bosh was showing. You know what I mean? Whatever. Who cares? Anyways, So yeah, and then again, we were initially going to react with rage to this and just confusion. This was our series of emotions. It was rage to start. It was confusion. It was blow the team up at one point, and then it was we got to make a change, and then it was Dwane Casey gets fired.
Dun. What do you think about Casey's firing?
I think it was unfortunately necessary.
You think so? I don't think. Why was this firing necessary?
Because I think that it's always easier to change the coaching staff than it is to change the personnel.
So you're saying...
I think that if you're looking at a Raptors team that says to themselves, we have to make a change. They can't say to themselves, okay, we'll move DeMar or we'll move Kyle or we'll move Serge or whatever it may be. you can't depend on moving the personnel because there might not be anyone that wants to take on a contract or that wants to take on a player in their high 20s or in their low 30s in terms of age. So the easiest thing to do is to get rid of the coaching staff, whether it's deserved or not.
The way you're explaining it, though, is like they don't know what is a problem, so they're just making a random decision.
But you have to. If it's not working, what are you doing differently?
I'm a coach. I'm a GM. I'm making the best decision.
So what's
the best decision should not be a random decision.
What's
it should
the
be
next personnel decision? Forget coaching staff right now. What's the next personnel? We tried getting more firepower, and then we tried strengthening our bench.
Well, get better firepower. Develop our offense, change our offense, rebuild the offense.
Rebuild the offense again.
Well, at this point, what do we want to do? If we are,
they already did it. They
rebuild our defense. We have to rebuild around a different player.
Okay.
Get rid of the DeRozan Lowry.
So you're saying break up. Okay. What if you're not able to do that? What if nobody in the league wants those contracts at all? Think about it. Like, what if nobody wants the contracts? Nobody wants the players for whatever reason. It doesn't even have to be logical. Just nobody wants that. Now what do? You
gotta change some personnel.
That's my point, right? So they have to assume the worst.
But
they have to
don't assume the worst just yet.
I do agree that 5 days was too soon.
Way too soon.
They took like 3 days.
Supposedly, Ujiri was yelling at him after game 3.
Oh, I didn't read about that. I saw the quick headline, but I didn't read about it. What did it say?
I only saw the headline.
Oh, you only saw the headline? What did it say? What did the headline say?
It just said Ujiri berated him. Berated? What's it called? What's that word? Berated. There we go.
Berated. What's that a synonym of?
Like yelled at him.
Okay.
In the locker room after game 3.
Saying what?
I don't know. Was it in front of players or not? That I don't know, but. Like you just said, why you lose? Like, fix your shit, get your shit together. This is why I pay you good money. I'm assuming that's what he said. This is why I pay you good money. You better win.
Do you think he better win like that? Like, do you think like it comes out when he yells?
You probably win.
No, he yelled about the after timeout play where we got a 8-second call.
Oh, and then he yelled. Oh, then he threw it to Van Fleet behind half court.
Yeah, that was a trash play.
That was so dumb. That was such a dumb play.
That was a trash play.
You better call better plays next time. Sorry, go on.
So Dwane Casey gets fired. Again, the story's getting way too long.
It really is.
Again, we felt pretty shitty as Raptors fans. We just want to share that. But Dwane Casey gets fired, and very early they're saying Mike Budenholzer as an early candidate as a replacement coach.
I was not happy about that.
What do you think about that?
I was not. No, we don't need we need a coach that. We need a sucky coach that's going to come in. Like, don't give me a coach that got fired. Give me a fresh coach.
Coach Bud didn't get fired. He left Atlanta.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't do shit with Atlanta. Give me a coach with a better pass. Not a sucky coach, but give me a coach with a better pass. Why did he leave Atlanta? Because he can't rebuild that team.
Atlanta because they wanted to rebuild, and he wanted to go a different direction. He wanted to win.
Oh, okay.
Let me
can't lie. I didn't fact check this. So
let me kind of throw a different angle at you for a second. So Toronto wins 59 games, strong. This is our year. We run into LeBron, we get swept. Atlanta wins 60 games, strong. This is it. This is our year. 4 All-Stars. We face LeBron, we get swept. Mm-hmm. Why do we want Mike Budenholzer?
Why? I don't want Mike Budenholzer. I don't want him.
He's well respected by players.
I don't care about your respect for players. Win some freaking games.
Maybe it's because...
Where has he gone with Atlanta?
He was an assistant coach with Pop.
Okay. I respect Pop too, kind of like, but no.
Right?
What years?
Right?
What years?
During the Pop era, it doesn't matter. The entire Pop era is the same team. Record-wise, competition-wise.
Early 90s is not the same Pop as late 90s.
Of course, he had David Robinson. He's probably better. But anyways, what was I saying? Fucking Budenholzer. You think Greg Popovich is the greatest coach of all time?
No, I think Coach K is the greatest coach of all time.
I think Brad Stevens is going to be the best coach of all time.
No. I think Coach K is not the greatest coach. Actually, not of all time. Actually, Coach K, yes, of all time. Even past and present.
I don't think so, man.
You can't fight. I'll fight anybody on that. Let's go outside right
Greg
now.
Popovich. No. Yo, guys, let us know who you think is the greatest coach of all time.
I'm saying Coach K.
It can be college basketball. It can be NBA basketball. I really think it's Greg Popovich.
So no Phil Jackson?
I don't think it's Phil, man.
Phil Jackson.
I think Phil...
He's nice, but nah.
Worked for the time. I don't think Phil's game can adapt.
I feel like Michael Jordan.
Jordan
helped. It's like saying Tyronn Lue's the best coach. You're like, no.
Who was it that said it? Was
not Tyronn Lue, but you know what I mean.
I was listening to the I Am Rappaport Stereo podcast, and Chris Berkeley was on there. You know Chris Berkeley?
Yeah.
That's the guy that runs all the superstar pickup games that you see on Instagram.
He does?
Yeah, he invented Hoodie Mello. He trains Mello. He trains CJ McCollum.
He trains Mello.
And they're offensive beasts. So Brickley obviously knows what he's doing. Brickley said Phil's system, because Brickley was also like an assistant coach of player development in New York. And he was saying that when Phil came in, Phil made him run like a practice session with the triangle offense. And then he did it, whatever. I don't even remember the exact of the story. But the point is that he was saying he ended up studying the triangle after that, after running that training session. And he said in today's NBA, the triangle does not work at all. It's an old system. It won't work. It won't be effective.
It beats that offense because of the offense of that time.
Because you can make better switches in terms of defense when you set picks. People are faster. There's more analytics in the game. There's more numbers.
Just stand in the middle like before.
Exactly, right? So that's why I don't think Phil Jackson's really considered. I think Coach K has been very dynamic with not always having the best players.
Shout out to Duke, man. Woo, Joey Baker.
And I think Greg Popovich is that on steroids.
New Fab Five.
And I think Brad Stevens could end up being a bum. Like, we could end up... No, I'm not saying that. That's disrespectful.
What about Pat Riley?
Pat Riley?
He's a good coach, but not the greatest coach.
Not the greatest.
He's considered top 3.
He's considered top 5,
but he's
top
not
3.
GOAT.
But he's not Popovich.
He's not GOAT. He's not Coach K.
If you're telling me pick a coach in their prime, I'm picking Popovich.
I'm picking Pop and Coach K before I even pick.
Like, think about what he's even just doing for the game.
I respect Pat Riley. Don't get me wrong.
Becky Hammond on board, and now she's going to be.
You think she's going to be a head coach?
Absolutely.
This offseason?
Milwaukee.
No. You think so?
Milwaukee.
You think?
Milwaukee.
I don't think
I feel like Woj. What's his name? Woj?
Yeah, Woj.
Red Auerbach.
Nah, that's a... Come on, man. That's when the league wasn't competitive. Don't give me that shit. He's like the most winningest or some shit. Don't give me that shit, man.
Anyway, let's get back onto this.
Let's get back to this shit,
so we can talk
man.
about shit that people aren't talking about.
Yeah, man. So, no, before that, though, I want to get to another quick discussion. Let's not even spend too much time on this. Because we got blown up by a trash Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, yeah, the worst.
We ran into LeBron. This is our 3rd year running into LeBron. Is LeBron the greatest of all time? Like, is it time
I
to
say
do
yes.
this?
I say yes. I've been saying yes. You can't tell me.
Okay, not been.
Okay, I can't lie. This season solidified him as the greatest.
Yo, I think this season has finally allowed me to agree. Now, this is coming from somebody who 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I didn't even have Kobe. LeBron ahead of Kobe.
Oh no, I had LeBron.
Never mind Jordan. Let's not even talk about Jordan. You're not even above Kobe, my friend.
That was 2 years ago?
That was about 2 years ago. I think the year that he ended up beating Golden State.
This guy switched in.
Was that the 3-1? When Golden State blew 3-1?
Yeah, that was...
When Golden State blew the 3-1?
2014?
That finally got me to say... That was 2014? No. That was like 2 years ago. 3 years ago.
Yeah, that was... Once they won the last 2 years, no?
Something like that. That finally got me to say better than Kobe.
2014, I'll say.
This is the year where I say he's better than Michael.
Yeah. This year solidified him as the GOAT.
That's it.
GOAT.
That's it.
Hands down.
He's going to the finals again.
People's arguments are no. Like, Kobe and LeBron's been at the finals for how many years now? 8, 9?
Before
this year, 8 years in a row.
There was actually an amazing quote by somebody that I saw. I actually want to give him a quick shout out. It's Greg Allerston, or Greg.Allerston on Instagram. He quoted something very interesting, and I right away I'm like, yo, I need that. I need this to be said. He said, LeBron ended the Pistons mid-2000s conference stranglehold. Remember when Pistons were crazy with the Big Four? They stomped the Wizards' Big Three: Caron, Arenas, Anton Jameson. That was one of the originals. He went to Miami to end the Boston Big Three.
Oh yeah, he ended Boston.
He turned the Bulls into a rebuilding team. Now, mind you, D Rose had a lot to do with that, but did turn the Bulls into a rebuilding team.
He did, because that was going to be like the early 2000s. 2010s.
Late 2000s, right? Yeah, or early 2010s, yeah.
2010s was going to be their year to make that run.
He smothered Paul George's upstart Pacers.
That's true.
And he ruined the Raptors. All in decades' work.
Shout out to that.
Decades' work.
Yo, shout out to that guy. Yo, can I? Oh, I want that quote.
And that's why I call him LeBEast. Like, he is the beast of the East. LeBEast. Like, he did. By far.
Yes.
Like, I think LeBron's the greatest of all time.
Yes. I don't
think there's really too much.
I'll fight anybody. Let's go.
I don't think there's too much discussion that needs to be had about that, man. But yo, man, let's not leave it too much basketball. We're not a sports podcast, guys. We want to make sure that we're talking about some shit, making sure that we go a lot, in depth into a lot of different things as well. And again, we appreciate you rocking with us. Something that we do have to get in depth about, man. This is America. Don't get you tripping now.
Hey,
yo, what do you think?
Hey, the song hot, the video hot.
No. Hold on. I want to stop you for a second. The song wasn't that good.
I banged with the song.
I think I listened to the audio first.
I saw the no. I watched it with the video.
Right.
I watched it on YouTube first.
I listened to the audio and I was like, okay, I'm feeling it.
This is America.
Na, 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 na. But when it started, I was cheesed.
Why you didn't like to begin? It's typical Gambino.
It started like fucking chants, bro. I didn't want to hear a chants track.
It's typical Gambino. That's how Gambino is. It was too uppity for you? It was too uppity for him.
I thought it was going to be a chants track. And then the beat drops. This is America. Don't get you slipping now. That's a fire track.
Crashy as hell hook. Love it.
But the video is obviously what made it what it is.
Definitely. I think there's a message in the song too. There's a message in the song too as well as the video. So let me hear your way of how the video made.
So I mean, I think everyone knows that the video is what made the song, and in fact, I think I'm one of many people that think the song was written after the video.
That's not even possible.
I think it's very possible.
You can't write a song after a video.
Absolutely.
Film.
I think
he was fully singing and dancing to the beat of the song.
I know, but the thing I'm trying to say is that I think they had the visuals at least in mind.
Oh, okay,
right?
Yeah.
So he said, okay, I want to do a song where I'm talking about America in almost a satirical way. I want it to be very distracting and laughing and amped, and people get happy about it. And then, but in the background, I want a whole bunch of shit to be going on. I want to acknowledge a few American headlines that went on in the past. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, that part, yes.
Now he's thinking about the visuals when he thinks about the song.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense now.
Right? So I think
I get what you're saying.
He had the video in his head at the very least before he did anything with the song. And as a result, the song didn't turn out amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an amazing song.
I love the song.
As you pair it with the video, it becomes amazing.
I love the song. I think, me watching it with the video the first time I heard it helped me originally just think this is a good song. You know, like you said, because the video made the song. Mm-hmm. So it made me think it's a good song. I like the song, and I like the video.
Is this an early video of the year candidate?
Video of the year candidate, yes. Winner,
would it win?
No.
Is it going to be one of those where it's like excuse me, but Beyonce had the best video, that type of thing, or?
No, I don't think it's. As much as I like the video, I just didn't. It just didn't.
Do you think the video is overhyped?
Yes, I think the video is overhyped. I think everyone, because of the message, everyone's hyping the video. Whenever there's a positive message, people assume genius. Pretty much like that Joyner Lucas. I'm not racist.
Yeah, the Joyner Lucas.
Like video of the year. I don't think that's video of the year. You just had a white guy saying something, a black guy saying something. So that's what this is. It's just, there's a good message with it.
And that's the funny thing about this video. When I first saw it and I first kind of heard the initial feedback of it, everyone's like, "Oh, this is great. It's perfect, genius. So in depth. It's so layered." And I watched it and I was like, "Yo, I agree. This is like." This is like, wow, this is pretty deep shit. And then I'm kind of just thinking about it, and I'm watching it a few more times, and I'm just like, is it really that amazing? Like, don't get me wrong, it's amazing, but is it really that genius? I don't think so.
It's just the way I feel. It's just the way
I think it's very aware. I think it's very aware, and I think it's very researched, but I don't think it's anything overly compelling to call it genius.
Like I feel like it's just a basic front. Here's something going on more serious in the back. Here's something in the front, and
not to mention it was done already.
It's not the first time someone's probably done a video like that. It's the message again. It's the whole message that.
But
makes
I think
the
so
video.
far it's video of the year.
I don't know. I can't think of any
Did that
video
SZA
right
video
now.
drop yet? Or the SZA Kendrick? No, that was an old one. I'm talking about.
I don't know.
I'm tripping.
That video came out a long time ago. I
I'm
think.
tripping. But like, okay, so what do you think the message is in the video?
The message
Or
is
the
like,
song
we're
video,
blinded by
whatever.
like social media. We're blinded by these surface stuff, while more serious things go on in America. The stuff the news doesn't show, the stuff you don't see on social media, stuff that doesn't make you laugh, stuff that doesn't make you smile, you keep, behind your mind, in the back of your mind. I think he's also showing your mind as well. Because people are showing it's America. I think he's also saying America is you,
Right.
and that's your mind.
Right.
So you are blinded by your phone too. And
How many times did you watch a video?
Twice?
Okay. Do you find that the first time you watched it, you only paid attention to the front?
Yes, I really did
Same.
actually. The second time was when I do that with every video though. The first time I watched it, I was like, oh, that's nice. Oh, I was like, I was even dancing with them when they were dancing.
Same. I was like
hey. And the second time I was like, okay, let me watch the video. I'm like, oh shit,
Right.
what's going on back? Oh shit. Okay, I see what you did there, Gambino.
Yo, that's the exact same
I
thing
see what
I'm
you
saying.
did there.
I
It
was
definitely
like,
has playback quality. Like
that's true. It's like, it's one of those things you want to watch
you
3,
always see
4,
new
5,
stuff too.
6
Like, oh, I
times.
missed that. Oh, there's that thing in the corner.
Exactly.
Oh, he shot the whole choir.
It's kind of like a KOD on steroids in a sense, right? Like he's kind of, because I think he's like, the thing he's doing in the foreground is kind of mocking in a sense new age rappers, because that's what a lot of them do, is that the singing, like dancing and the shoot and all
But
that
do
kind
you
of stuff.
think? Okay, wait.
But a lot of people, because I'm listening to a lot of feedback about it, because I really want to discuss it in depth and have a good conversation about it. A lot of people, I don't know if this is an American thing. So, again, we're giving you that Canadian perspective. So we might not see things the same way. A lot of people had a problem with Gambino being the representation of America.
Why?
Because they
'Cause he's
say,
black?
oh, if it's a black choir, which is obviously, is that the Charleston?
Yeah, the Charleston.
So if it's a black choir,
South
why didn't we get a
Carolina.
white person to shoot? And I'm thinking, and every time I hear somebody say that, I'm thinking to myself, well, Gambino is America. Like,
But that's exactly what it's supposed to be like. Gambino is not the.
it's not a
It's not
color
of a color.
person.
He-
It's just
It's just a
America.
person. Like, imagine whoever you want to be there.
But
That
everyone
is
that I'm
America.
hearing is saying, oh, I have a problem with that.
No, that's
I
such a
understand Gambino is a representation of America, but they should have got white people to do that.
No, like.
I'm just like,
No,
I don't know.
come on,
I don't know if that's an American thing.
That's
man,
an American
but,
thing. That's not. It's not that deep. Like,
the Canadian
or it is
perspective,
deeper.
our Canadian view, we understand what it represents. We understand the
Exactly.
representation of Gambino as America as a whole. I don't see it as a person, a black person, white person,
It's whatever.
yellow person, blue person. I think it's just a representation of the
America.
entity that is America.
Exactly.
Um,
I have a question way before.
go ahead.
You said something about the style of rap they're using, the same way J. Cole did on KOD, the same way he did this style with the whole trap beat and catchy flow and catchy lyrics and catchy chorus. Do you think, taking how Kendrick Lamar did it too with Humble and Damn, don't forget that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, do you think
Don't forget
think
that.
they're doing this because this is the new way to deliver a message?
Absolutely.
Because they know if they go lyrical, it's only going to be heard by their core
still,
fans.
I think they know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
think
saying.
that- Yeah,
So you think that's on purpose that they're making these songs?
Absolutely.
That you think this is America? He knew if I made it more lyrical, more serious toned, no one would listen to it. Like only my true fans would listen to it. Whereas if I made it such a catchy beat,
absolutely.
catchy hook, catchy chorus, it will get more views. Do you think that's what's going to start happening now with everybody?
I don't think that's going to
You
happen
think
with
his album's going to sound like this? You think Kendrick's next album's going to sound like this? Are we starting getting trap beats with catchy choruses, catchy lyrics?
That's a good
Like
question.
less lyrics, but like yes, delivering a message, but we're not getting the lyricism
That's a
we
good
want,
question.
the wordplay, the double entendres, the triple entendres. We don't get those anymore. And with these beats, we're not going to get those.
What I think is this. I think the beats won't take away from what the A-level artists are capable of doing. I think that Cole was kind of the most obvious with it in terms of I'm going to do trap beat and make it lyrical, like with 1985 alone,
Pretty much.
with KOD as well. I I think Kendrick was a little bit more sneaky with it.
Right.
Kind of slid under the radar, appeared
No one ever took that in.
What was the track that he was on to? New Freezer.
Yeah, he was on New Freezer
track as well.
Like, no one's taking that in. Like, he's using trap beats too.
Kendrick was super sneaky with it. But I don't think it's going to impact their music. I don't think it's going to impact their message. I don't think it's going to impact their level of lyricism either.
Is it going to impact us as listeners, though? We're not going to get these...
I think we're still going to get the same quality wordplay. I think we're still going to get the same wordplay. I just think that it's going to be, put it this way, the songs that are supposed to be a little bit more obvious, the songs that are supposed to be, hey, kids, don't do drugs, or stay in school, or make your money, the songs that are supposed to have a little bit more obvious messages, that will typically be songs that had more R&B hooks on them. You know, I know I can be what I want to be.
Be what I want to be.
Like, rather than that, it's going to refer to a more trap beat now.
I see what you're saying.
To kind of deliver the same message. Because in that era of I Know I Can, it was R&B hook. That's what delivered. That's what got people to remember shit. What you're saying. Right? Whereas nowadays, people remember shit subconsciously, at the very least, via trap music. So that's what it becomes. So I don't think it takes away, but I think it does change. Every album is going to have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 songs that have obvious, quote unquote, shallow messages on them in terms of not being too complicated to understand the topic. And I think that's what it will become. It'll just be trap beat version instead.
So that's all. So pretty much that's the future of hip hop.
In that sense, yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's a good thing.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Music changes.
Music does change, but I think it's a good thing for the existing rappers because it kind of tells them to step their bars up. If this other person is coming into your territory and shitting on you, especially if their tracks take off, then they got to make a hotter track. And you see people like Perp. Perp can spit. Uzi can spit. They have bars.
But do you think it's writers? These guys have writers. Or maybe not. Yeah, they all have writers. The labels have Uzi. You can't tell me Uzi doesn't have a team of writers.
I don't think so.
I think Uzi has. You think he writes everything he says?
Uzi got it.
No, he has a team of writers. He's a good performer. He's a good performer, and that's it.
Uzi got it.
I know Uzi has a team of writers. All these rappers have team of writers now.
I don't think Gambino writes his own shit.
I think Gambino writes his own shit.
No, it's just sorry. What the fuck did you say? I said I do think Gambino.
I was like, what the hell? I think he writes his own shit. How you?
Yeah, no, I think he does. I think he does. Whether he's singing or rapping.
No, him. That's different. I'm thinking like Uzi, yes. Smoke Perp, no, because his older stuff is kind of like his newer stuff, which I kind of like.
Trippy can spit. Trippy has bars.
I feel like he kind of writes, but not fully.
No, I feel like
when you hear these guys, I feel like he writes. Anyway, that's off topic.
What was I gonna say? Gambino, man, singer versus rapper. Who do you prefer?
From Gambino?
Yeah, Gambino,
rapper.
Singer.
But I'll tell you why. Because I've been a Gambino fan since before his first album, since his mixtape days. And he was just like, he has a stupid rap flow that he never really sang. Like, he did sing, but it was his rap I really liked. And same with Drake, by the way, because y'all aren't. But, yeah, I just like his rapping style more.
So who's really the new Lauren? Is it Drake or is it Gambino?
The new Lauren?
I'm just throwing out random questions.
The new Lauren?
Lauren Hill.
I know. I'm trying to think of like...
Andre 3000. Who's the new Andre 3000, man? Is it Gambino or is it Drake? Who's the king of this singing rapping shit?
It's Drake.
It's Drake.
It's still Drake.
It's Drake, yeah,
Drake is the...
It's Drake.
Biggest hip hop right now.
It's Drake.
Shout out to Drake, by the way.
But fuck, man. Anything else to say about Gambino, man?
Nothing. Let's next topic.
Nothing else to say about Gambino. I think that was it. That's all we had about him. But yo, hold on. Let's rewind it for a second because we sounded like we were hating on Gambino for a second.
Oh no! I love Gambino. I think show in Toronto.
I think Donald Glover is a top 3 entertainer, period, in this game today.
I think he's smart.
Like entertainer. Like think about TV show hosts. Think about news personalities. Think about entertainers, athletes. I think Gambino is like top 5.
I don't think so, just for one reason, and this could be because I've not seen that much of him. But I don't know if he has improv. Because his written stuff, I think he's brilliant. Like if you were to say give someone an hour to write about a topic, I'll put him in the top 3. He would write the topic about anything and make it interesting, make it capture your attention.
Who was it that said? I think it was Andrew Schultz that said his sketch ability is
exactly
only Dave's ahead of him.
That's what I'll give him. Like I'll give him that sketch ability. I will give him that. But I don't know if he's everything.
Comedian, sketch. He writes TV, produces, acts. He's in fucking Star Wars. Raps,
that's gonna be a badass movie.
Sings.
Ready.
He's Han Solo, like not Han Solo,
he's
but
long.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Lando.
In the damn Han Solo movie, you get what I was trying to say. I do think
He was almost Spider-Man.
Almost Spider-Man. I think Gambino really is, and that nigga can do that shoot dance, man.
Yo.
That shoot dance was hard.
I'm
in
doing that dance
video.
because you can't see me.
Yo, not the shoot in the head where you see that meme where it said, if someone kills me like that, I'm gonna need a redo.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny. I saw me. It was like that. Oh, it was that Kendrick Lamar lyrics. If I shoot a nigga, I'm gonna make it look sexy.
If I shoot a nigga, I'm gonna make it look sexy. Yo, that was shit.
I was dying at that.
I'm gonna definitely need a redo if I get shot like that, though, man. Like, come on, man. I ain't getting killed like that. But no, I'm saying what's the actual Block Boy JB dance called? It ain't called the shoot.
It's called shoot.
Is it?
I think it's called shoot.
I don't know, but
I don't know
Gambino might have a better shoot than Uzi.
Nah, Uzi hits that hard. Uzi hits the.
Yo, Uzi hits the damn.
Uzi hits it hard. Still pause.
Yo, that's
pause.
Yeah, that's a super pause.
Heavy.
That's a super pause. Do you want to talk about the Illuminati Ball at all? I mean, the Met Gala.
Yeah, they're cool, cool people, cool dresses. I don't really care about it that much. But you're hearing it first. One day we're gonna be at TNV Ball in Toronto.
TNV Ball, God.
In Toronto.
God damn.
Hosted by yours truly. Just watch. You heard it here
first. This guy has
first.
that Vince Carter vision.
Next topic.
Yo,
That's all I'm
fun
saying.
fact.
Don't steal
fun
my
fact
idea.
for those that haven't watched the Carter Effect. Yo, I'm on that damn.
I need to watch that show.
I'm on that shit.
Is it just a show or just
It's a 1 hour. It's a 1 hour documentary.
Oh, okay, I'll watch it.
Super short.
I think I've watched it before. It came out a long time ago.
There's a very interesting fun fact for all you niggas popping bottles, all you females in the club celebrating your birthdays, popping bottles, Ace of Spades. People still do that?
Oh.
Ace of Spades, the Henny, the people that get the Grey Goose because it's cheap.
The Grey Goose because it's cheap. The Smirnoff because it's cheap.
Isn't Grey Goose the cheapest one?
No, that's like the upper one, Smirnoff.
Oh, real shit.
Yeah, Smirnoff's
Smirnoff.
cheap.
They get the Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah, that's just
cheap.
That should taste like alcohol.
All of you guys have to thank Vince Carter for that.
Shout out to Vince.
Vince Carter introduced bottle service to Toronto.
Wait, so Toronto didn't have bottle service to Vince Carter?
Toronto did not have bottle service.
Get the hell out of here.
You could only get individual drinks at the bar.
So I couldn't buy.
And then you couldn't
buy Ace of Spades.
And Vince Carter had a 50% ownership in a club.
And he started
I don't know which one.
Bottles?
And he talked to the higher ups, and he's like, guys, like in the States, we fucking pop bottles.
And they realize how much money they can do. They can upcharge on liquor.
And then they introduced bottle service. So we got to thank Vince Carter for that. Shout out to Vince Carter, man.
Shout out to Vinny.
Shout out to him.
You think he's gonna come to Toronto?
I hope so.
Why?
I hope so.
Oh, you know what? We have nothing to lose.
I really hope Vince Carter ends his career in Toronto, man.
He wants to.
Huge fan of Vince Carter. I think our generation grew up on Carter. Mm-hmm. And you can't not love him, man. So shout out to Vince Carter.
Shout out to Vinny.
What the fuck, Vinny?
I thought
you were gonna say Vinny Del Negro. I'm like, I fucking hate that motherfucker. But back to the Illuminati Ball.
So what do you think about it? Did you watch it? Do you see any pictures? I just saw pictures about people's dresses, and that's about it.
Listen, man.
I don't care much enough to care about celebrities.
Here's the thing about the Met Gala. In the past, I've said this thing goes on for nothing.
It's a charity event.
And then I heard that response. Well, it's a charity event. It goes, it's a charity event. And then I'm like, oh shit, I feel bad now. Like, I feel bad. It's
for calling it shit.
It's. I feel bad for calling it shit. Like, I get it now. Mm-hmm. I'll pay attention. It goes to an art school?
Yes. When I find that out, I was like, this is
shit. I don't care.
You know who gives a shit? Actors and musicians. That's why they're all there. And then models.
I don't care. I don't care about I'm sorry. I don't care. I do not care about the Met Gala.
It's only a big deal to actors and musicians.
And did anyone kill it? Did anyone kill the look for you? Michael B. Pause.
Yo.
What's Michael B? What Tiffany Haddish said?
No, what she said?
Yo, she was thirsty.
What she say? But which girl isn't thirsty? I was watching Black Panther, and every time when he took his shirt out, I heard that's all I heard in the theater. Left, right. Anytime you see Michael B. Jordan,
with a name like Killmonger,
exactly.
You can't give him a name like Killmonger.
What did Tiffany Radish say?
Radish. Tiffany Haddish was no. She was just
my bad. Tiffany Haddish.
She was just all over him. Like someone was interviewing her, and she was just like, "Can you tell Michael B to come to the party and hit me up or something like that?" Or something.
Okay.
Like, she was just like, she said she's not gonna shave. I think when Charlamagne interviewed Michael B, he said Tiffany Haddish said she's not gonna shave her down there's. She's not gonna shave until Michael B. Jordan decides to sleep with her. And Michael B. Jordan's like, y'all gonna put that on me?
What would you do if a girl told you that? What if you do if the girl told you?
I'm be like, hey man, you do your thing, man. You do your thing.
And he has a white girlfriend too.
I am not responsible.
He's in a relationship.
And he's in a relationship. But I don't know, man. Who cares? Met Gala, who cares? Rihanna killed it. Rihanna dressed like the Bishop or the Pope or some shit. Kim K looked good. I'm not gonna lie.
She always looks good though.
She did look good. Someone who didn't look good, Kendall Jenner.
How did she look?
She looked trash. She looked like a fucking IKEA linens preview.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm dead ass. She looked.
Really?
She didn't fit the theme. It was bad. It was just bad overall. Michael B looked good. Pause. We gotta pause.
Man looks good. Man looks
Chadwick Boseman was wearing fucking glitter in his beard. Some shit.
Why?
Some like gold. I'm a king shit. Jared Leto looked like Jesus.
Yeah. He also fucking did the joke, ruined the Joker.
Did he? I didn't watch.
You didn't watch that? Don't watch it.
Don't watch those.
Spare yourself the headache.
This guy says, "Spare yourself the headache. Don't kill me." I wanted to talk about something a little bit interesting, man. Something that maybe people aren't talking enough about, man. Because we're touching on too much popular shit. Did you hear the new Wale?
No, but Wale fell off for me on his last album.
Whoa, hold on, whoa.
Chill. He fell off for me.
Chill.
Like he's not he's not up there. Like I'm not saying he's not good, but
Wale is still elite, bro.
To a certain few.
You know those memes that's like, pick your Fortnite character and it's like elite, fucking above average. I don't even know the ranks in Fortnite.
Wale is above average.
Nah,
he's top of above average.
Okay, you know those where it's like $15 to draft 5 players and you have your $5 man, your $4 man, 3, 2, and 1.
Wale's in $4.
Okay, so let's run this quick then. All right, let's run this quick. I like this.
I like that. You should do that more. I like that. I put Wale in $4.
I like this. Hold on, I like this. So $15. You have $15 to spend.
Mm-hmm.
You have to choose 5 motherfuckers. Let's not even choose people because I want to just know where you think these people are worth. Wale.
$4.
I think Wale is.
No, you got whatever. You know you got whatever. Fine. You know you got. Do you put him in? He's.
Yo, I'm a big Wale fan.
He's a $4, unfortunately.
But I do have to be real with myself. Wale is a $4. Some people will have him lower, so those are the people that are not giving him enough credit.
I honestly almost want to put him in 3, but he's not. He's above average.
Don't do that. J. Cole.
Oh, J. Cole's a 5.
That's a 5.
Easy.
Kendrick.
Oh, 5.
Eminem.
5. Right now, if you play right now,
he killed it. He killed it on that Royce track. He's back to 5.
Oh, okay.
He killed it on that Royce track. He's back to 5.
I gotta listen to that track.
He fucking destroyed it. It's him, Royce, and who else is on that?
Danny Brown?
I don't even remember, man. That's a fire track. Danny Brown.
He's some Detroit rapper.
No disrespect, but I didn't know. Anyways, Gambino. 5. Gambino's a 5. Don't even think about that. It's a 5. Drake, 5.
5.
Chris Brown, 5.
4.
Ooh, disrespect. Chris Brown's 5 for me.
I feel like he
hasn't.
Like he touched 5 at one point, but he wasn't there long enough to solidify himself up there as a 5.
Is that he's the one-time All-Star, you're saying?
Exactly. Like, I'm not saying he wasn't good.
He's a one-time All-Star.
And he just never made that All-Star. He was that person that's like, oh, he got snubbed.
That's crazy.
That's Chris Brown.
Meek Mill. He's a 4 right now.
He's a 4.
Meek Mill's a 4.
Let's listen to this album.
The album's going to be
you think that was off his top of his dome?
I don't know. I didn't hear it in full.
Oh, I heard
all I needed to hear was about 5 seconds of it, and I turned my phone off. I was like, this is too much fire. I don't even want to hear it. I almost want to wait for the album. I don't even want to hear the freestyle.
And if that was off top of the dome, I am ready for Meek's album.
Meek is 1 album away. Meek is about 4 months away. No, he won't.
You think he'll release it in the summer? He's
going to go in November.
Winter. He's going to go fall.
I think he's going to go
fall end of the year.
I think that, but I think Meek is like 5 months away from being a $5 rapper. In terms of our chart right now.
He's close there. Question, where we put Uzi? I want to use these new school rappers.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's funny. I was just about to say the same shit. Let's do some new school rappers. Uzi. What's the scale?
Same thing. $1.
Okay, so we're doing only new age rappers. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not talking on the same J. Cole.
No. I'm doing like these Lils.
I was about to say
these
fine,
Lils and
chill.
these.
Okay, so for all the Lils and the
like in his
new age
categories
rappers and all that shit, Uzi. I want to give him a 5, but you can't.
Why? It's Uzi. He's the best entertainer. Right now, he's one of the best entertainers out there.
Okay, let's hear some other names though. Let me kind of make my own scale. It's 3 at max.
3. I'll put those guys at 4.
Max 3. Yo, bro, not everyone can be a 3, bro. Like, not everyone can be a 4. You only have $15 to spend. Smoke Perp is like a 3.
Okay, Lil Pump.
Pump, unfortunately, based on his clout, has to be a 4.
Okay, who else is out there? Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Based on his clout, has to be a 5.
A Boogie with a
he actually makes decent music.
He does, unfortunately.
A Boogie, I think, is no higher than a 3 or 4.
Ugly God. 3. Like a 2. That guy fell off. XXXTentacion.
Up until Spotify. We'll get to that in a second.
Actually, let's talk about that.
Yeah,
that's a good transition right there. Let's talk about him. Him and R. Kelly.
Yo, what do you feel about that, man? I have mixed feelings now. I have mixed feelings because they first announced they took off R. Kelly. So for those that don't know, just a quick one sentence. So Spotify has this new sort of wellness policy. I don't know what
it's called. Like hateful context.
Yeah, like a hateful conduct policy, whatever they call it. Essentially, what they're trying to do is sort of exile those that have. I'm going to assume criminal charges related to domestic abuse or females or things of that nature.
Violence.
I'm going to make those assumptions. But I'm not going to assume it's too much because then every gangster rapper is off.
Pretty much. And you can never rap about, so, if you've gone to jail once, you pretty much can never rap again.
This was my initial thought. They said that R. Kelly's music was gone. My initial thought was, I'm very happy that they did this.
Why?
Now, I don't care. I love The Cosby Show, so I'm not afraid to say I also like R. Kelly's music.
Shout out to The Cosby Show.
I'm not afraid to say I also like R. Kelly's music. Except in the name of love, R. Kelly makes historic.
He did make some good music.
Historic.
Was that one Trapped in the Closet? Oh, I watched that.
Trapped in the Closet. I watch all of them.
Every year I watch that shit. That shit is hilarious.
But I said to myself, obviously, based on what R. Kelly has done, based on what he's doing, like the fact that he like hypnotized girls and like did all this crazy shit. He had like a fun house going on.
Yeah, I've heard
like a madhouse. Based on that, get him the fuck out of here. Get his music out of here. If he wants to, if we can't incriminate him on anything, go ahead, live your life in peace, even though you don't deserve it.
We can't.
But
he peed on that girl.
You know what I'm saying? But we can't incriminate him on anything. But we can control something, and that is the music.
That's how.
Get his music the fuck out of here.
But that's more streams. That's
money.
More.
He's still on tour. He's still making money, right? So get him out of here. Spotify, good job.
But what if you were in R. Kelly's shoes? You got acquitted of your charges. Now you're like, why are you going to fuck up a money source of mine? But
I don't feel bad for you because you ran a madhouse.
But
like there's a certain level.
But he didn't get charged with anything. He didn't get
criminal. But he knows that he ran a madhouse. It's not about whether you're incriminated or not. He knows he ran a madhouse.
Okay. All right. So let's get to it.
So it's not like he. Let's say. I don't know. It's not like he did a crime. It's not like he stole from a store once.
I get what you're saying. It's not.
And he was freed up, and now he's like, oh, I'm innocent. Why are people still exiling me? He did something that's beyond a line where you can't forgive that, right? Like you can't forget that, I should say. And his music needs to get the fuck out of here. So Spotify, good job for that.
Okay.
Then they remove XXX. This is, and I think this kind of is going to allow me to answer the question that you were going to ask about R. Kelly. What if I'm in XXX's shoes and I'm like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. This is where I started to say, I don't know how I feel about this Spotify policy anymore, because where do you draw the line, Spotify?
Exactly. Where's the line?
What about all those white people that got, charge A, charge B, or domestic this, domestic that, and
sexual assault, sexual abuse,
all that shit. What happened to like your favorite country singer,
and do you know what
your
the
favorite pop
was?
artist? What did they say?
They said, responded? Yeah, they said something about how they didn't give a response to that, but they gave a general response out to that. They're still working on it. It's not a case-by-case thing. It's a system thing. And
it's a system thing, they said, of course.
Pretty much.
Of course. So now, this leads a lot of people to think they're quick to get rid of the black.
Probably. Fuck up those extensions. You know how much his records are selling?
That's the thing.
You know
Sad was a huge track.
His album Question Mark, it did like 200 first week.
Huge numbers for X, and he's ready to blow up. His album
did 200 first week. I did not see that coming.
Now, mind you, I do not respect what X has done in the past. I do not. I'm only talking about his music.
Exactly, we're only talking music.
I actually get very like I'm not excited about the fact that he's just out there laughing and chilling with girls and doing rough stuff and but based on music, he's ready to explode as a mega artist, and something like this really stops that from happening.
It does. It messes up his money a lot,
right? And there's one question of, does he deserve it? Maybe not. And then again, that's where you get to the question of, where do you draw the line?
He's not found guilty yet.
That's the thing, right? So again, if you're Spotify, you're working on it. Okay, we get it. Where do you draw the line? Who do you take off? Who do you not take off? Is someone's music going to come off one day that we're not aware of, and we're like, oh shit, I guess they did domestic violence. You know what I mean?
So all of a sudden Drake's not going to be there.
Whatever, right? So it's like anything can happen. I think it's pretty silly.
I think so too.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what else to say about that Spotify shit, man. I just hope that they kind of get it together. I think that R. Kelly needs to stay off, but I do think XXXTentacion's music should be placed back on.
He's not even guilty yet.
He's not guilty. So
innocent was found guilty.
Exactly.
Spotify. Don't fuck on my service. I still like it. So
don't kill me. But yeah, man. So I mean, what else?
Tracks you bumped recently?
What else? New tracks. I'm still on that Shrem Life 3.
Yo, that song, I played that sometime.
Shrem Life 3, man.
I had the hottest take ever.
What's that?
Listen. So when you're alone driving your car, you're listening to Slim Jimmy. You're listening to his album. You're like, this is shit. Pop bottles, strippers, drugs, whatever. When you're with your girl, you're listening to Swaycation. Yeah, you're out there, cruising top down. If you have top windows down in my case.
Top down, this guy said.
Windows down in my case.
You're trying to show some money. Top down.
You're playing Slim Jimmy. And then when you're trying to turn up with your boys, you're out there with the Shrem Life 3.
That's a good way to take it.
Trust me, do it that way, you would enjoy the album. Shrem Life 3 is the turn up, the party.
Yeah, a lot
for your girls. And Slim Jimmy's for you alone. Just you want to be your trap ways for a little minute.
A lot of people didn't like Swaycation.
I enjoyed it. It took me, honestly, I didn't like it on first listen.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It didn't hit me on first listen, but on second, third listen now, it's warming up to me. It's one of those
I agree with
acquired hearing.
It's definitely one of those acquired hearings, man. But no, Shrem Life 3, I'm bumping that.
Shrem Life.
What are you bumping? I know you bumped that new Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, it's Playboy. His new stuff was not the same as the stuff he gave us last summer. This stuff was more calm. It wasn't as hype. There was one track with Uzi there. He has a lot of features.
So what is it like? Is it like lyrical or like?
It's not. It's still the same. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah. You're still getting that. But
the new Ski Mask came out. Shit, I didn't bump that yet.
I haven't
bumped that yet, man. I can't wait to bump that one. What's it called? Book of Eli, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm bumping that as well. Shit. What else am I bumping? Yo, I finally bumped Beer Bongs and Bentleys.
Do you like it?
It's too sad, man.
It is about his ex. Listen, he talked about his ex a hell of a lot.
Listen, I only made it about 7-8 tracks in. I couldn't take it. The tone did not change.
It bumps though. I know it bumps.
No, it bumps. It bumps. It's like one long song.
Thank you. That's what it felt like. All his singles, it felt like just like continued.
It's literally just like one long song.
Mm-hmm.
So
I like that.
I'm bumping Beer Bongs and Bentleys. But there's no hate on Post, man. For some reason I had some hate for Post.
Really? You had hate for Post?
Yeah.
Why?
But I kind of said it before. Like the fact that he uses hip hop, I don't really like that. Like he uses it to his advantage. But yeah, no, I'm like, I have no reason to hate on it. Like I have no reason to hate on it. Like it's funny. I had to hear it in the Joe Budden podcast to actually kind of take it in myself. Like Joe Budden was like, until Post says the word nigger with the ER,
he doesn't.
I have no reason to hate this
that's exactly what I'm saying. But everyone hates it because at one point, XXL magazine said he's going to go country wave and he doesn't fuck with hip hop anymore.
Yeah,
that's where the hate came from.
It wasn't him that said it. It was only.
They said his people said it. XXL said his people said it on the Breakfast Club.
Oh, you know what I'm bumping super heavy?
Wale.
Yeah, man.
Talked about it earlier.
That new Wale. Man.
I gotta bump that. I will. I add to my.
You know what that got me thinking of? Like I know we were discussing it earlier, but that really got me thinking about something. Because Wale's independent now, right? Like I completely forgot that. Like while we were talking about it, Wale's independent now. This is some of his best music in a while. So this is the second EP that he's dropped in the past about 6 months or so, maybe even sooner than that. He's dropping really good music. I think he's rebranding.
To what?
Like I think he's just going back to like. He doesn't care about the limelight anymore. So think about it in this way. I still call them like the 4 horsemen of hip hop, like that draft class. And you can call it the big 5 if you want to kind of get Big Sean in there too. Kendrick, Drake, Cole, and Wale. And I'm one of the few that have Wale on that same.
At that time,
that draft class.
If this was like that 2003 draft class, he was in there.
Yeah.
At that time, he was exactly.
He's Bosch.
He was in there until his injury.
So,
literally, that's a good way to put it. Because LeBron is the Drake.
That.
Yeah, LeBron is the Drake.
I like that. Let's do that. Let's do it. Okay, so
LeBron's the Drake.
Melo, D Wade, Bosch. LeBron is Drake.
Drake, hands down.
Okay.
I want to say Melo is Kendrick, but Kendrick's not washed.
No. Kendrick is definitely D Wade.
You think Kendrick's D Wade?
Kendrick is definitely D Wade.
Okay, I can see that.
Definitely D Wade.
Then Cole is
Melo.
Cole is Melo.
Doesn't get enough respect. Hall of Fame doesn't get enough respect. And then Wale,
because of his injury, he got cut short and he fell off from the back.
I like
that's how Wale
that.
Fell off. Yo, take that in.
Yo, let's coin that.
And whoever came in later will be Big Sean.
And then Big Sean came 5th pick. Big Sean was who was in that draft?
Who knows?
Kirk Heinrich? No,
who cares?
That's disrespect.
But
then you know what I'm saying. Big Sean came a little bit later, but again, I think he's kind of rebranding to this. Just like I don't give a fuck about your guys' opinion about me anymore.
But that's what he should have been from the start.
I know
he was always comparing himself to his draft class.
That's the thing.
He was always saying, "I'm not getting as much respect as Drake."
It's the Nigerian in him, bro.
Kind of lie it is. We want to be up there. We do.
Tell him. That's yours.
Trust me. We want to be up there, but he cannot get lost in that mindset of comparing himself to other people. You gotta do what got you to where you are? Keep doing that.
But here's the thing. I think Wale is a year and a half, 2 years away from being right back in that discussion. I think he's gonna continue what he's doing right now and just release music. Do his promo.
He should do it like he's
and not care.
He's independent. Exactly.
He's moving like an independent.
He's an independent nigga with money. He's an independent artist with money. Take that. You're an independent artist with money.
That's it, man.
Do your marketing right.
He's doing his own
music
marketing.
how you want to release your music.
Because when he self promos, I love it. The Blue Moon. This is like his mixtape's called the EP's called self promotion, right? So it's like hashtag self promotion.
I gotta listen to that one.
Blue Moon, he does a lot. Album about nothing, mixtape about nothing. I mean,
I like that mixtape.
He pushed that campaign. He knows how he wants to release his projects. So labels have just been slowing him down. They've been stopping him. They've been stopping him for what he really wants to do. And then because now he's being pushed, or because at the time he's being pushed behind a label, he's expecting label numbers, and his baby's not getting it to his extent or to his happiness, right? So now he's moving independent. It's going to be his own numbers, his own project, his own baby.
Let's go.
It's more passionate.
I want more shit from him.
I appreciate that, but I'm trying to think, man. Like I'm trying to think if there have been other artists that have rebranded themselves.
Ooh.
Like let's think at least from a marketing standpoint, like who has kind of changed their sound, or who's changed their
and got better, and it got
like I'll give you one example. They're not an active rapper.
Ludacris,
as an example.
Well, so you think like Ludacris kind of fell off and then rebranded and came back?
Kind of. Like he kind of fell off as a rapper because
and then came back
T.I. was T.I. was rising. Cut the braids. Came back.
Became an
TV actor. Fast and the Furious.
What's that one on MTV? Fear Factor. Oh, that's so true. That's a good way to put it. Came back, rebranded himself. Say, you know what?
Right.
You guys know me as this kind of rapper for Wale. I'm gonna come back as this kind of rapper. The one that I should have been from the start. The one I should have lean towards.
Exactly. So I think about Ludacris, but I'm trying to think about more active rappers. Man,
That's gonna be a hard. You know what? Leave some in the comment section.
Yeah. Yo, you guys share those thoughts
If
with
on
us
SoundCloud,
about,
comment on this.
about who's you think
rapper, musician, not even rapper, any musician that fell off.
Let's not even use the term fell off. Who is an artist, whether it be rapper, entertainer, singer, who you feel kind of didn't live up to maybe some expectations that they had, that sort of went behind the scenes for a little bit, came back with sort of a new vision, new sound, new look, and then took off ever since.
Yeah,
share those thoughts.
I actually do
with
want
us.
to know some.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, man. I can't
think of anybody. I feel like there should be more.
What else? What else do we want to get into, man? I had did you guys see that fucking trailer for fucking Superfly movie?
No, what the hell, Superfly?
I don't know, man. It's some random shit. Just watch that trailer. Everyone look that up. Superfly trailer. I think it comes out on the 15th of June. Omar from The Wire's in there.
Omar from The Wire.
Brandon from The Shy. That's the main character.
Oh yeah, I gotta finish The Shy.
My son, I saw in there, the rapper.
Really? Yo, you think he's still rapping?
Yo, that shit looks like Power meets Narcos, bro.
It's called what? Housefly.
Superfly. Wow. This guy's killing me.
Superfly.
Yo, what else do we want to get into?
No, I have nothing new anymore. Kanye's been quiet lately.
Kanye's been quiet,
there's not a lot to talk about.
We're quiet too. There's nothing really else to say. Let's get into some random thoughts, man. Shout out to Six Buzz.
Yo, shout out to Six Buzz.
Shout out to Six Buzz.
They give me a good laugh every time. I love them.
Yo, some people have been giving Six Buzz flack lately, man.
For what?
Stop that shit. Don't do that.
Clout chasers?
Don't do that. Not even for being clout chasers. They're saying like, oh, your content's getting shit. Da 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 da.
They do have some content. I'm like, come on, Six Buzz, you can do better.
But they're still representing the culture.
They are, dude.
Right? So what happens when they get 10 million, 20, 30, 40, 50 million followers?
Well, we don't want them.
We want them to see that random shit. Because that's Toronto, bro.
That's true. I do.
Right? So I'm not hating on that. So, yo, shout out to Six Buzz. You guys keep doing your thing, man.
Some stuff are questionable.
Stop this. Shout out to Amazon.com.
Why?
Because I'm fucking jealous of all you Americans that are able to order the good shit, man. Yo, every time I look on something,
you can't.
The price is amazing, bro.
Amazon.com is amazing.
I'm trying to get some rolling papers, something, you know.
What's the price?
A pack
difference?
Of lighters.
How much is it in the States?
Bro, I don't even remember, bro. I'm so cheesed. I look at Amazon.com. The price is beautiful. I go on Amazon.ca.
And you see the Canadian dollar in effect.
Americans, I really have to, or all viewers, I really have to let you guys know how difficult we have it here in Canada. I'll use arbitrary numbers. If a pair of shoes, let's say a pair of Nikes, average pair of Nikes, is what?
Like what's on my feet?
Is what? $60 on Amazon.com?
How much is it on Amazon?
$89.
Damn. And you guys don't understand taxes. Some of you guys don't understand
what else?
How much you pay in taxes.
What else we got? Your average 40-inch flat screen TV. Or left 40, that's pinch. Your average what is this, 2006? Your average 60-inch flat screen TV, Amazon.com. Did you take a guess?
$222.
Nah, it's probably too low. That's probably like
400,
250.
400.
3 bills maybe.
Wait, 250?
On Amazon.com.
250?
Probably about 3 bills.
For a 60-inch?
Probably.
How much is it on Canada? 600?
It's probably like $6.99. Just to give you guys an idea of like what we're dealing with.
And we gotta pay taxes on that.
What we're really dealing with. And our taxes is more than
13%.
So like
13%.
But it's okay. It is what it is. We got free healthcare. So I don't care.
We got free healthcare.
We're basically paying for healthcare via
our taxes. Via the
difference in prices in Amazon. That's some fucked up shit.
Whack.
That's kind of really all I wanted to get into, man.
I have nothing special to talk about.
I have nothing special to talk about either, but as usual, we skipped it for a week. But we got to bring it back, man. We had we had a lot of shit going last week, man. So shit happens. It was heavy. Shit was going on. We were in the stresses of the NBA playoffs while the Raptors were still active. So don't hate on us. We got to get back to that crazy Canadian shit, man.
Crazy Canadian shit.
It's that CCS. You guys know what it is. So as usual, on a weekly basis, want to share with you guys, share with all the viewers, crazy shit that's going on in Canada, man. Just to really give you guys an idea. Now, keep in mind, like I always say, we are from Toronto. And us being from Toronto, listening to these crazy Canadian stories is like a New Yorker trying to understand the mentality of someone from Texas. It's just not going to happen.
No comparison.
Right? It's not going to happen.
It's not.
So this stuff is just as crazy / silly to us as it is to y'all. Go ahead. I think you had one.
I'll start. All right. This is from UPI. I don't know where they're from. UPI.com. That's, shout out to them. Give out my sources. Zoo charge for taking a bear out for ice cream.
Hold on. Hold on.
There's a video too, by the way.
Hold on. A zoo is charged.
Yes.
Wait, read that again. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Zoo charged for taking bear out for ice cream.
It's a fucked up shit, yo. Where is this?
It's in Alberta. Innisfail.
Oh my god.
Legit Innisfail.
Yo, Innisfail.
No, Innisfail.
Innisfail?
Yes.
Innisfail, Alberta. What do you guys do? Don't they have like park rangers there? They don't even have real cops?
They probably have Mounties.
Mounties, yeah, that's what I meant.
But aren't Mounties supposed to be higher than cops?
Yeah, Mounties are like the fucking Ontario. That's like OPP.
That's so. It was like I'm like, what? There's a video too, and it's in the van.
And the bear is in the van?
Yes, in the back of the van.
Hold on. What did they put the bear on?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Do they walk it? Do they have a leash?
No, it's a van. It's inside. He's in a van, and
like it's just like it's caged.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's
I can't see from
shit,
here.
that's some fucked up shit.
What do you have?
In other crazy Canadian shit of the week. Now this happened in Newfoundland. That's on the east coast of Canada. So in Newfoundland, police seek a man who hid chicken in his pants and then flew the coop. I'll read the first line of it. Police are hunting for a man that they say put a stolen chicken down his pants in Newfoundland. The Royal Newfoundland Constable, something, it's a long word, I'm not reading it, says the man allegedly took the chicken from a Sobeys grocery store in St. John's and then assaulted a security guard who confronted him.
It's on CP24.
Now, here's the thing. Why is this in the news?
Okay, wait. Is the chicken alive or dead?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Like, how do you just put a chicken in your pan? Like, it's a big, no?
I don't know, man.
I can't just put a chicken in my pan. Like, how loose are your? Like, what size are his pants?
Listen, man. There's other ways.
There's so many questions here.
There's other ways to steal groceries if you want to do it. Now we don't do that, so I don't know how to do it. But I'm sure there's ways to look it up.
There's ways out there.
I'm sure there's ways to look it up. Hey, and you know what's even crazier than that?
Give me one more.
Canada has a couple of super strange laws.
Strange law?
Like laws that you didn't really know existed in Canada. Laws that you didn't really know exist in general. Yeah, they exist in Canada.
Really?
We'll give you guys a couple because we don't want to spend too much time on this. We don't want to give you guys everything. Did you know that in British Columbia it's illegal to kill a Sasquatch?
How you mean? I see a Sasquatch, I'm killing it.
If I see a Sasquatch, I'm fucking running.
Oh, well,
how about that?
Okay, kind of like
First, if I see a Sasquatch, I'm staying as far away as possible. I'm not.
Maybe that's what the rules made for. So people aren't dumb enough to go and try and kill it. They're like, yo, run. That's a smart rule.
Are Sasquatches even real, bro?
Well, if they are,
they're not real. No,
maybe they are.
Yo, I just took that in. Sasquatches aren't even
There's
real.
No proof
bro.
they're not. There's no proof they're not real.
So that you believe in Bigfoot?
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially, actually,
yeah.
maybe.
There's a chance there's Bigfoot out there.
Yo, yeah, the human population hasn't seen anything. I'll give you one more about Vancouver. Did you know that in Vancouver, now this happened between the years of 1947 to 1986. In Vancouver, it used to be illegal to sell a stove on a Wednesday.
What? Why? Where did this rule come from?
It just came.
Why is it illegal to sell stuff on a Wednesday?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? It's just a dumb rule.
Just don't sell it on a Wednesday because it's the middle of the week, man. Why you want to?
So that has nothing to do with selling a stove.
Yo, shit. Yo, this is crazy. Wow. We're all illegal. We're all doing illegal shit then.
All right.
In Toronto.
Okay.
This is our hometown. 6.
Mm-hmm.
T dot.
Yes.
416. What does they call Toronto? What does they call Toronto?
Trap city of the world.
Toronto. CHURRONO. Toronto. In Toronto, it's illegal to swear in a public park. Did you know that?
Well, now I do.
Did you guys know that? Did the viewers? Did you guys know
never sworn in a public park before, guys.
Never. I've done it. Fuck
never.
It. I've done it. I don't give a shit. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yo, did you guys know in Oshawa, it's illegal to climb a tree?
No, Oshawa's an interesting part of the city. Interesting part of the greater Toronto area.
Out there.
I will not share any opinions on Oshawa. But yeah, like you said, it's illegal to climb a tree. So I just wonder how many kids were wilding out to make that a law. That's some fucked up shit.
Are funny.
Finally, our final one for the day, man. This is the illest city name on the planet. Kanata, Ontario.
But that's how Canada got.
I know,
Canada?
that's how Canada got named, from Kanata, Kanata.
Oh, shout
and they
Canada.
left it as a city name. I think it's in northern Ottawa or some shit.
Is it? I
don't know. Anyways, did you know that purple garage doors are against the law in Kanata?
Well, that makes sense.
Why? It attracts the bears
purple.
or some shit?
No, it's fucking purple. Why is your garage door purple?
Why not?
Why is it not?
What if it's like a ill hue of maroon?
Doesn't matter. No, get
What
that.
if it's like a nice
You
deep
don't need
violet?
your garage door to be purple.
Deep violet against a light gray house.
Yeah,
I should be an
I know.
interior designer, man.
'Cause
Interior, wow, exterior designer.
Is that even a thing?
Yo, actually no, this makes sense. It's not even that ill. It says, "Don't swear to your mother in public in Toronto. You can get arrested." That's a good law. I rate that. I respect that.
Yes. If I was a cop, I'm taking this seriously. I'm like, when you yell at your mom, spend the night with me, nigga.
I agree with that, man. Speaking of mothers, man, happy Mother's Day.
Oh, yo, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I want to say
happy belated Mother's Day by the time all the females hear this. All the mothers out there, shout out to y'all.
Yo, go give your mom a hug.
Giving everyone on this planet life, go give your mother a hug.
Do not swear at her.
Do not swear at her in public.
And you get arrested.
Because not only did Mother's Day just pass, but also she might just get arrested. Not to mention, it's your mom.
I would do that if I was a cop.
Don't kill me.
Yeah.
I would definitely do that if I was a cop. I'd arrest that motherfucker ASAP. So that's one I definitely... We might as well keep... Yo, I wish our soundboard was ready because...
Well, what would you do this?
Yo, I would play the audience, the clapping. So we're gonna keep we're gonna keep clapping for that one.
Happy Mother's Day, yo.
But yeah, man, yo, let's leave it at that, man. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Random. All right, man. Let's leave it at that. You'll go ponder on what we just said.
This motherfucker just said.
My vocabulary is
Yo, that's an ill vocabulary. Pause.
Yo, you guys just heard Bear Man's talking. So yo, continue to go outside and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Do you want even better? All you have to do is this. Tell one friend indoors, tell one friend outdoors, tell one friend in a shop, tell one friend in a coffee shop, tell one friend at work, tell one friend at home, tell one friend on social media. Is that 6? I stopped counting after that.
I don't even know. But anyways, you get the point, man.
Just tell one friend everywhere
Just tell a friend to tell a friend, man. You know what it is. If you guys are rocking with us, if there's any feedback that y'all have, hey, we're always open to that, man. We love it. We love that. Interaction with the viewers. Once again, man, I go by the name of Harris.
I am JustShola.
Stay safe, man, and never forget the number one rule.
Watch out for them wastemans, yo.
Watch out for them wastemans. You know what it is. TMV, baby.